I'm trying to,
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that thought, but
I've worked with the...
You can be accused of having some illness or, a bit wrong there. He's seeing
Absolutely,
things.
yeah. I'm trying to...
I can understand that take on it. I just don't understand your comparison originally.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, because I've worked with schizophrenics and, nothing. I wouldn't even think about paranormal regarding them. I just,
But who's to say? I've worked with people like palliative care, the elderly, and they're dying. I've worked with those people who are kind of in their last days, and do that care and then sleep on. And who's to say that what they're saying and what they say they're saying?
No, I wouldn't dispute that whatsoever. I believe that.
Right.
I absolutely do. I believe that you, on your deathbed, you can see things, they call you, they're there, and you send out a distress signal which is picked up in the brainwaves of mediums, psychics, whatever. That is a distress signal. And that's where you can actually see them if you're on the right wavelength.
Sure.
You're reminding me of an experience I had years and years ago. I'd be about 19 at the time. I had a fiance at the time, his name was Bob, and he'd been adopted by parents who'd adopted him late in life. And this is relevant because his father had had a stroke and he was old and he was drawing close to the end, right? And Bob and I were sat there minding him one day, and I saw a black cat shoot under his chair, and I said, Bob, did you see that cat? Where did it come from? It's the back kitchen back door being left open. He said, you go and look. I didn't see a cat. Well, the door was shut, no windows open. And Bob said, well, we better get this cat of yours out from under his chair then. So we go and look on the couch where he was sat. We go and look around the room. And there simply was no black cat. But I saw that black cat go under his chair. And I thought afterwards, if somebody's very close to death, and they're not very well attached to the land of the living anymore, do they draw spirits of dead animals and dead people towards them?
So what do they restore them to show?
That's an interesting perspective, isn't it? It is.
Spirit is attracted to spirit. Why not?
I would say that, but even living, all these elderly people's homes that you get dogs or cats that know when someone's about to pass over, they smell it, they sense it. Not only that, how many times have you been to a funeral or someone close has died and you've seen a butterfly out of season?
Sure.
Has anybody?
Yeah.
Has anybody seen a butterfly in the church when you're burying your flatmate? Has anybody, and I'm talking about out of season, not, and butterflies to me are very important.
Oh yeah,
they only come in.
Times,
They only come into my house when somebody has. And isn't that strange? I never ever have.
White feathers.
I'm filming
White
at the moment.
feathers are my angels. If they land,
The meeting.
I slip down.
Plug it into my computer and I can send it to that Debbie over in America via Facebook.
Where we were sat, and it was just sat there.
You don't like phone you've got there?
Oh, it's a camcorder.
Do you actually believe?
Sorry, I just kind of. I was expressing things that I wanted to express. I didn't want to sort of take over your meeting.
No, that's fine.
The meeting's very fluid that way.
There's nobody in charge.
Well, no.
David has this thing, we all kind of...
It's nice to, what I'm saying is, it's nice to meet. It's nice to meet with people where you can have a chat about this stuff.
That's right.
You can't actually talk to a lot of people. A lot of people can actually get a bit, they don't really, they don't go for it, do they?
No. That's why
they're intrigued,
David's got a bear that he's checking me, but I found it here.
You like? Yeah. David likes his bell end.
If you don't listen to what he's saying at the beginning, you ring his little bell. And I said, no, you're not bringing it to Exeter.
Yeah, he likes his bell, doesn't he, Sarah?
Ding-a-ling.
You ding-a-ling dong dong
In
dong.
certain circumstances, the bell might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, with Sarah likes his bell end, doesn't he?
Well, like, not necessarily ghosts, but usually there's live people walking about that you can see and they're not there really.
I'm not sure.
You mean like astral travelling? People asleep walking down the street?
I tell you what happened to me. I worked in a place called Dorney Court, which is just less than a quarter mile from Windsor Castle. And I worked down a big stone hallway, alleyway, no doors, no windows. And I was given the job as a maintenance man there. There was 2 pipes laying loose. And I had to re-drill the stone. And as I'm re-drilling the stone and putting wood wall plugs in, a young girl started walking from about, well, say 20 yards towards me. I didn't actually, well, I just went like that, and obviously she was walking towards me. And as she got up to me, she walked round the back of me, obviously, and I was just tightening up some screws. When I looked round, she had gone. And when I looked up the hallway, she wasn't there. And I thought, where the heck did she go? So I walked up the hallway, so there was a door or window, and I thought that was strange.
I've seen that kind of shit loads of times.
Well, just after that, the gong went, that means it was tea break, so we all sat around a big bench, and the Lady Palmer brought the coffee and tea in, and then I said to Lady Palmer, I said, did you want me a little while ago? She said, where are you working, Ron? She started up by the Great Hall. She said, why do you think I wanted you? I said, well, someone walked towards me and walked past me, then they disappeared. I thought they must have fell through the bleaking floor, like, you know. So the gardener was sitting just over there, and he started smiling. I said, what are you smiling at? So he said, what did you see? So I said, what I just told you. And Lady Palmer said to me,
Smiler.
what did she look like? So I said, I don't really know. I didn't see her face. I didn't take that much notice. I think she was a young girl. But I said, that was it. I bet she had a black skirt on like you got, Lady Palmer, which went right down to the floor. She said, what else was she wearing? I said, well, a white top, and I think she had like a little hat on. And she said, how tall was she? I said, well, not very tall. How old was she? I said, I don't think she was all that old. Not old, you know. So she said, how tall was she? So I stood up and I said, what about this tall? About 4'3", 4'5". So I said, yeah. So the bloke over there said, you saw Penelope. I said, well, thank Christ for that. I thought I was seeing things. The lady Palmer said to me, she said, was that basically what you saw, Ron? So I said, yeah. So I looked round for her, but she'd gone. I can't understand where she went. So she said she died in 1537. So I said, no, the girl was here this afternoon. You know, she said she died in 1537.
Yeah.
So I said to her, what do you mean? I couldn't quite take it in what she was saying.
I didn't know.
And then she said, well, you described her as she is, and she was only, I think she was 19. You know,
I just think it's amazing. Don't you think it's amazing that kind of this stuff continues and that we continue to see people experience like what you experienced? I've experienced the same kind of thing.
Have you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh yeah, loads of times. Like kind of.
See, I try to think I was seeing things, but then when I think I was seeing things,
You're not just seeing it, are you? You're experiencing the person. There's almost like a kind of dimensional thing going on. That's what intrigues me.
And then Lady Palmer said to me, would you do me a favour and sign our ghost book? I said, ghost? I said, what ghost? He said, you saw a ghost up. I said, oh, I saw that young girl, you know, and I couldn't get in my mind that she was actually real. And then I got it out of my mind. She said, well, perhaps this afternoon you come upstairs, should we go and, you know, see? Well, I did. I went up there in the afternoon, in late afternoon before I went home, and she had a massive great book. It must have been that thick. When she opened it up, it was probably massive, thick, you know. And it started, this particular book started on 1901, I think it was, and it had all the sightings that people were seeing. And what she did,